We're going to talk a little bit about unusual suspects in terms of tech companies and other non-financial services firms who are encroaching onto the financial services space. Again, questions via the mobile app and hashtag #FutureFinTech. So this is a slide that we showed yesterday just around trust, right? I mean, this is a pretty telling chart around brand and how especially younger consumers think about financial services firms versus newer tech companies as it pertains to financial services. We saw this quote from Scarlett, who mentioned a little bit about this at BBVA. Our biggest competitors are Amazon and Google. They're not necessarily other banks. We're certainly seeing this bear out in terms of investments by large tech corporations into financial services or fintech-related firms. You see here Google Ventures, who's among the most active corporate venture arms and venture investors in fintech overall, investing in a number of areas across marketplace lending, insurance, and other areas. You see some of the other investors here, Intel Capital, Qualcomm, Salesforce among them, who are also getting increasingly active on the corporate venturing side in fintech. And then we've also seen a wave of strategic investment from Asia and tech companies there into both international as well as US fintech companies. So here you see a quote from Rakuten CEO Hiroshi Mikitani, who they just recently launched a $100 million fintech fund and also announced an investment into Acorns, which is we talked a little bit about on the panel with PayPal. And you see here some of their investments over time, and also and we also see sort of a rush into payments from big tech companies who are now launching their own services and not just investing, but also leveraging their own products to partner with financial services firms and also launch their own products, as we've seen in payments, especially in Asia, where Tencent, Alibaba, and others are innovating. Obviously, tech companies have also got it wrong, or not necessarily wrong, but have been quick to start and also shut down very quickly. We saw Google Compare, which launched with much fanfare, and within a year later had shut down. We've seen some headlines around different product launches as well as sort of early exits in those products. So some open questions. Partnering with tech, what are the risks that financial services firms face when partnering with tech companies that are keen on owning the customer relationship? Messaging as a distribution channel, Facebook, Snapchat, WeChat. We recently saw Bank of America as one of the initial partners at F8 with Facebook Messenger.